Good morning. I'm here with my little friend, my co-presenter this morning. Say hello. Hello. This is City Cat. I don't know why it's called City Cat. Hi, Sandra. How you doing? Sandra Beckham in the house. Hope you don't mind me calling out your name. It's Thursday, May 8th. It's nearly 6 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. 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 The morning song. I listen to the birds and the wind in the trees, and I see it go from the purple blackness into the early morning lavender and then into the blue. And I watch as the hummingbirds return to the trees and the flowers. It's nice. I didn't sleep that well. Had lots of dreams. Can't remember any of them really. But sometimes when I have dreams, they're very vivid. I'm going to sit on my lap here. It's okay. It's okay. No. Okay. The cat doesn't want to sit on my lap. Okie doke. Yeah. But awakenings, a lot of people are talking about, oh, I want to be awake. Well, they want to be aware, not awake. It's just changing a letter, isn't it? It's the awareness. Oh, he's back. Hi, BB. Okay. Yeah. You can sit on this throne. There. Good morning, the world will say hello to you. Good morning to you. You tell them. You tell them. You have your little morning rant at the screen. There you go. So this morning I was thinking maybe I'll go outside and play in the wind and watch those hummingbirds up in the trees. And then what I'll do is I'll find a way to entertain myself by running around in nature. There you go. It's not my kitty. I'm staying with my ex-wife who's been unwell. So I'm staying at her house, and it's one of her cats. She has 3 cats currently, and that one's called City Cat, but I've been calling it Shitty Cat. But it is a lovely cat. It's the only one of the 3 cats that's allowed in and out. I think, well, I know my ex is got the cat because of the gophers and pests around the house and around, because we live in a fairly rural area. There's a lot of, mice and rats and gophers and stuff, but it's mostly the gophers. And she thought, well, she gets an outdoor cat that'll keep the gopher population down. I mean, it's doesn't work. Anyway, where were we? Where are you from, Sandra Beckham? Where are you living? I don't know. I don't know you. I haven't got to know you at all. So what's up with you? Are you further east, so you've been up a while, or is it early morning for you too? That squawk outside was a hi, Miami. That squawk outside was a peacock. We have lots of peacocks in this part. This little enclave. 9 p.m. Yeah. Yep, 3 hours ahead. And I talk to a lot of people who are 8 hours ahead because that's what it is in England. And so how are you liking Miami? Were you born and raised in Miami? Were you were you born and raised there, or you moved there from another state, or are you not an American, or I don't know. Sandra Beckham. The only Beckham I've known about is the soccer player and his wife, who was in a band called Spice Girls. I like it. Was born in Pennsylvania. I think that's what it is. It's good. Have you ever been to California? I've traveled a lot. I've been to Pennsylvania. A couple of years ago, I drove across the states. I went from the southwest corner, San Diego, and then just meandered my way around until I got to the northeast corner of the United States, and then wiggle my way around America for about 7 weeks, 8 weeks, 7 weeks. That was fun. It's fun to drive around and explore, meet people. Very nice. I like traveling. I foresee me traveling again soon. I don't know. I mean, I'm not seriously planning it, but I feel like I'm going to. I'll make a decision on it when I do, but once I make a decision, usually I follow through on those decisions and see what happens. So, but I feel like I'm going to travel again. I don't know where, don't know why, don't know how, but I've got a duty here until the end of May to look after my baby mama, who has been through an awful lot of change from having open heart surgery, and she's having to recognize how much she can and cannot do. I mean, she can get back to full fitness, and she will, physical fitness. But she's a tendency to go, okay, well, I feel good now, so I'm going to do this, and then make it worse. So I have to just keep an eye on her. Bum, 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 bum. So I made music yesterday. I been making music most days. I work in a little mobile studio that I've set up here. It's not ideal, but it's pretty good. I have a keyboard, a microphone, a computer. I have lots of saved musical stuff. Oh, hello. My little friend is now sat next to me. I'd pan the camera down, but you don't want to see these knobbly knees. Yeah, so making music. I make music as Tunnel Mental, and in the past it's had lots of different names. Nigel of Tunnel Mental, Tunnel Mental Experimental Assembly. Started out as Tunnel Men, but if you just look up the word Tunnel Mental, it's a word I made up. So many different reasons, but one of the reasons being is, as I observe humanity, we kind of, and for me it happened around the 1980s. I witnessed people doing incredible weird things, closing down their perception, their life, into a tunnel vision. And I used to ride racehorses, so I know what it's like to put blinders on a horse, blinkers, where they can only see ahead, and that helps them focus their attention on their running rather than looking around. So, I know why blinkers and blinders help you focus, but I don't think humanity should be in tunnel vision. We need to at times choose to focus our attention on certain things, and other times we need to take our focus into a bigger picture. So we need to take them off, and it's this free will that we have that allows us to focus in and then focus out. So tunnel vision was something that I was noticing people were more and more just in tunnel vision. They accepted that which they could see, but they made what they could see so small. Hi, Conrad. So I wondered why, and I asked a lot of friends, and it's kind of because I came from a smallish town in England, and I noticed people were talking very in the pubs and clubs and places that I used to go, and I had some of the friends I worked with and people I grew up with. I noticed they were fitting in to a role that seemed pre-packaged for them, and I thought, well, it's not for me, but I wanted to know how and why they did those sort of things, the way they narrowed their perception. And it was for safety, but at the same time, it's like they're no more safe than if they traveled around the world and met loads of different people from different cultures and different areas. So that was my choice. But I was curious about why they chose to don these very small blinders, and it can be daunting at first when you look at other places in the world. But I saw people moving from this tunnel vision to tunnel mental. They were accepting what they thought was available for them without looking at the bigger picture. And that's what I don't like. So tunnel mental was kind of why I called my musical project Tunnel Mental. It was a narrative of the times in the 80s, and it was kind of a negative narrative. So, yeah, but in some ways, it isn't, you see, because the other side of that is you haven't just chosen a different way of seeing the world. If you focus in enough, you realize and recognize your own thoughts actually build the world you see. It's like what I perceive through my lens of life is my tunnel mental vision. So I build it with mental pictures, but they're mental and emotional and spiritual and physical. So, wow, is that so? What I'm seeing every day is a perception of what I believe the world is. And I'm looking at it through different lenses, like this one. This is a different lens. This little, if I can just bring back. Oops, silly. Oh, no, you don't want to. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. You don't have to be on TV. But here, look, there you are. Look, there you are, City. So, oof. You want to play? No. No, just wants to sit next to me. Hi, Katie Cat. No, you can't go on the computer. I'm sorry. You have to go over there. There you go. Okay. Sandra Beckham, say hello to Conrad Rusa. Conrad is in Poland, and Sandra is in Miami. All beer. Beer and cider. Yeah. This is my co-presenter this morning. There we go. It's just me and City saying good morning. But this morning I wanted to talk about awakenings, because a lot of people are saying, "Oh, I want to be awake," and I've written songs in the past, "Awake Me," but it's an awareness. It's what we're asking for is more of awareness. It's not that big. I am that small. You see, everything's comparative, isn't it? It's not that big, are you? There are bigger cats here. And there's 3 cats in this house. And yeah. So oh God, I'm still tired, but I'm awake. Okay, awareness. I want to be aware of that which is going on around me, completely aware of it, but in a nice way, in a kind of like focused on reality kind of way. Cool. You used your claws then, didn't you? Don't claw my legs. Okay, you go down. That's it. You want to go outside? Okay. I'm going to go. The cat, maybe the reason why I'm stuffed up. Maybe I'm allergic. I don't know. Okay, that's the end of my podcast for this morning. Try and stay aware of your surroundings and be aware of what's going on around you and the people around you and how they are. And then you can focus in on that awareness. I'm going to have a lovely day. You have a lovely day too, Conrad. And thank you for joining me, Sandra. Either of you, if you ever want to listen to some music, just look up Tunnel Mental. Bye bye, Sandra. Yeah, if you ever want to listen to any music, Tunnel Mental, all one word, just look it up. You'll find me. And there's stuff on this channel. Obviously, on the music part, I'm not very good at presenting stuff as a, as a sales pitch. I just make music and art. All right. Bye from City and me. City Cat. What a strange name. The other cats here are called June and Muta. Maybe they'll come and say hi tomorrow. Who knows? Cool. All right. Lots of love.